There are people who, when life gets hard, go completely silent. They don't call. They don't text back. They disappear.
And everyone around them is left wondering what they did wrong. But it was never about you. Disappearing under pressure is one of the most misunderstood coping patterns in psychology.
It looks like abandonment. It looks like coldness. It looks like not caring. But from the inside, it feels like the only way to survive.
The person who disappears isn't cruel. They're overwhelmed. Psychologists trace this back to attachment theory. Specifically, avoidant attachment formed in early childhood.
When a child repeatedly reaches out for comfort and doesn't receive it, the nervous system learns a brutal lesson: needing people is dangerous. So it stops. It shuts down emotional bids before they even form.
In adulthood, this becomes the person who handles everything alone. Who seems fine when they're not. Who says I'm good when they're collapsing.
Who pushes people away precisely when they need them most.
It's not a choice they make consciously. It's a survival strategy built before they had words for what they were feeling.
And it worked. Once. In a situation where needing someone was genuinely unsafe.
Under stress, the human brain activates the fight or flight response. For most people, stress triggers the urge to connect, to call someone, to talk it out.
But for avoidants, stress triggers the opposite: withdrawal. The nervous system reads closeness as a threat when it's already overwhelmed. So it retreats. It creates distance. It goes silent.
From the outside, this person has vanished.
From the inside, they're in a war with themselves. Part of them wants to reach out. Wants to say I'm struggling. But another part, the part built by experience, says don't. If you show this, you'll lose them. Or worse, you'll burden them. So they disappear instead. And they tell themselves it's better this way.
There's usually a shame layer underneath the withdrawal.
Not just I need help, but I shouldn't need help.
The belief that struggle is weakness. That vulnerability invites judgment.
This is especially common in people who grew up in households where emotions weren't allowed. Where crying was met with silence. Where pain was something you handled privately.
Here's what disappearing costs them. Every time they retreat, the pattern reinforces itself.
They survive alone. They conclude, I don't need anyone.
But survival isn't the same as thriving. And doing it alone takes a toll.
Over time, the isolation compounds. The shame deepens. The distance becomes a wall.
In relationships, this pattern is devastating. Their partner reaches out during a hard time and gets silence. They interpret the silence as rejection. As proof they don't matter. The avoidant person is trying to protect the relationship by not burdening it. Both people are suffering. Neither understands why. There's a difference between healthy solitude and avoidant withdrawal. Healthy solitude recharges you and brings you back.
Avoidant withdrawal is running from connection because connection feels dangerous.
One leaves you more present. The other leaves you more alone. If this is you, here's what the research says. You don't have to explain everything. You just have to say something.
I'm going through something and I'm not ready to talk about it yet, is enough.
That one sentence keeps the connection alive without requiring vulnerability you're not ready for. And over time, as those small moments of honesty don't end in disaster, the nervous system learns to trust. If someone in your life disappears when things get hard, they're not abandoning you.
They're doing the only thing they know how to do when they're drowning.
The way through for them and for you is patience, not pursuit. Presence, not pressure.